3 weeks in, my dad died. What's up, YouTube family? I don't know why I just did that, but anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. It only takes 1 second. If you've been here, fam, welcome back. This is part 4 of the AUPAIR series, and so I would say if you haven't watched any of them, just pause this one and go back to number 1, because in order for you to understand this one, you need to see number 1 if you haven't. If you have, thank you for watching all 4 of them. This is the last one, and this one is on family. Like, guys, if you're like me, you would know I love my family. I come from a massive family, yet we're so close, and people don't get that. Like, I come from a massive family, but we actually close. I love being part of my family's lives. I would hate if not hate, but I mean, like, I would have hated not knowing my family. But I come from a massive family, and one of my fears when I decided to au pair was, hey guys, I just wanted to hop on here and say while I'm recording that this video was recorded way before the pandemic. However, the rules still apply in how to go about it to be an au pair, and obviously it's changed a bit in the sense of, like, you can't still travel. Like, some host families have way more stricter rules than other host families. And currently Trump has a J1 ban, so in December 2020 Trump is going to lift that ban. So I think if you want to be on au pair, specifically if you want to leave in January, you should start right now. Just get all your paperwork so it's not a rush and an inconvenient. But yeah, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching my video. Let's go back to the video. What if something happens to my family while I'm here? Will I be able to go home? Will I be able to see my family? What happens with my nieces and nephews? Like, will I be part of their lives? Will I have to watch on YouTube? Will I have to watch it through Facebook? And thank God that there is social media, and thank God that there is, like, WhatsApp video calls, because honestly speaking, I don't know how I would have done it. Like, right now as I speak, I have nieces and nephews. Literally, the oldest one is probably I have older ones, but I mean, like, the babies, the oldest one is like a year and 3 months or 2 months, I want to say. But all my cousins have babies right now, and so it would break my heart so much if I go home one day and my cousin's kids are like, hey Ma, who's that person over there, you know? And so I've always tried to just be interactive, video calls, FaceTime and all that stuff, because at the end of the day I can't stop my dreams or not do my dreams because I want to stay in a certain place. My first year I got to America and it was great, it was amazing. But 4 weeks or 3 weeks in, so I landed on the 11th of August here, and 3 weeks in, my dad died. That is like the worst nightmare for any au pair, because all you're thinking is, like, I didn't have enough money to fly myself home because I just got here. I just started I didn't even start saving. I was still super excited, to see stuff and do stuff, and so I was spending my money. And so when my dad died, I was like, oh my gosh, like, how am I gonna do this? Because I got the call the Monday and the funeral was gonna be the Saturday. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't afford this, like that. And the flights are so expensive to a point where I'm like, who's gonna give me this much money? Like, who's gonna borrow me this much money for a flight back home? And so I made peace about, like, I'm not gonna be able to go. Little did I know. I called my LTC, I explained to her what happened. I was like, my dad just died, blah, 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 blah. And to my knowledge, and this is with au pair in America, I don't know with cultural care, but when you would au pair in America, before you come to America, you take out it's included in your fees. You take out an insurance. It's literally included in, like, the fee you pay for the agency. And so I paid that fee. I paid my fee. So 10 days before you leave, let me break it down to you. 10 days before you leave, you have to have paid an agency fee. Depending on the promotion, I paid $7,000. This is apart from my registration. I paid $7,000 10 days before I leave. And this is my first year. I'm not talking about now. And so I paid my 7,000, and then I got here and I had insurance. And so insurance covers you in terms of medically. You can, like, if you get sick, you can go to the doctor, the hospital, whatever. But I didn't know they also cover you for an emergency flight home. And so emergency flight home covers your siblings and your mom and your dad. And so when I called my accountant, my LTC, and I told her that, listen, this is what happened, my dad had died, she was like, do you want to go home? And I was like, what do you mean, do I want to go home? And she was like, do you want to go home? Because the agency covers your flights. And so for me, that was, guys, hence why I say au pair in America again and again and again. Au pair in America all the way. I was like, are you joking me? And she was like, no, you get to go home if you want to go home. She was just, and then she said to me, the only thing is, you would probably have to pay for the flight, and then we will reimburse you because we need a death certificate. And since today was Monday already, she was like, I doubt you'll get the birth certificate by Wednesday. Because if you've flown from America, you have to fly, well, depending on what flight you take. But I had to fly on Wednesday to get there Friday. And the next day was a funeral Saturday, because if I left on Thursday, I would have only got to South Africa around 11 o'clock Saturday. I was like, oh, stink, I was panicking, whatever. And so contacted my stepmom. We tried to do it as fast as possible. But if you know. South Africa is 8 hours or 7 hours, 8 hours at that time ahead of us. And so that played into my favor, because I got up Tuesday morning with the death certificate in my emails. And so the minute I got it, my insurance company got it, because I called him, I told him, super helpful, literally, like, the guy that helped me walked me step by step the whole process. And the minute I got the death certificate, I emailed it to him straight away, guys. Like, when I say straight away, he sent me flight options. He was like, when do you want to go? So when I told him my dad had died, and he's like, when do you want to go? And I said, I would like to be in South Africa by Friday, because I need to get an outfit and do my hair and all this stuff. And he was like, okay, cool. And then he was like saying, okay, how long does the flight stay? And all, and I was like, the safest is to fly on Wednesday. And so I got the death certificate Tuesday morning, emailed him. Guys, by 10 o'clock Tuesday morning, I had my flight booked, done. The guy was like, this is what you have to do. Do you have transport to the airport? This is what time you must be at the airport. The whole time, guys, this guy was contacting me. I haven't forgot his name, but like, honestly, guys, when I say this is why I'm so grateful for Au Pair in America. I was in South Africa on Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning. My mom picked me up from the airport. I was in South Africa. I went to my dad's funeral. I didn't pay a cent because the thing came on time. And so if that is like one of your fears, like your family, how are you gonna, if stuff happens, the agency is there to help you. With the traveling, they help me. With my DS-19, they help me. They are there to help you, and they will help you. There's 24 hours. There's 24-hour services and all that stuff. And so don't let that hold you back, because I know if your family really loves you, they will want you to pursue your dreams. And it sounds difficult, because like for some people, they're the only kid, and I have 3 other siblings, you know, like that my mom's left it. But if you're the only kid, it sounds like you're being selfish, because you're like, I want to travel, but then like, what if something happens to my mom? Will I be able to come home? Will I not be able to come home? Also, like, you could help your parents from here. The rand to the dollar to the rand. Like, you could save your money. You could send, I know some au pairs that send money back home. Some au pairs that do this. But this is my thing also. If you're gonna come, save for here and send money back home, because you never know what could happen here. And in my first day, that's one thing I regretted, is that, especially like the first few weeks, if only I had saved some money. By the time my dad passed away, I could have had enough money. Even though the agency was still gonna cover my flight, it's just, you never know. So I would always say, have that emergency stash. And even now I'm trying to do that, like, where if anything happens, you know, you could be on the next plane home. Don't send all your money back home, because then time's gonna come where you're gonna need money here, especially if you want to go back home. And I'm talking about, okay, the agency covers your flight, but or if something happens back home, you want to be able to send money back home, or you want to be able to have money. So save. But yeah, in terms of family, guys, there is social media, there's WhatsApp, there's calling. Everywhere in America has Wi-Fi, so you don't have to worry about that. Your agency has you. I don't know about other agencies, but I know with my agency, they got your back. And so I would say don't let that stop you, because trust me, when you're pursuing your dreams, you're the happiest. And you also, life is short. You don't want to be like, what if, I should have. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If there's something I haven't covered, because I know there's probably something I haven't covered, there will always be questions, feel free to comment down below, inbox me on Facebook, inbox me on Instagram, or go ahead, I have a page, go ahead on the page and comment or ask me something, or tell me something, ask me what I didn't cover. If you found another agency, I'm actually curious to find out, because like I know some people, I'm happy with my agency, but some people are happy with their agencies. So tell me, like, why did you go with your agency? Was it the only agency that covered your area? Because I know some agencies don't go as far as certain areas. Was it the only agency that covered your area? Tell me. I hope you guys loved this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below. See you guys. Bye.